Salut et bonjour à tous. Aussi, bonsoir à tous aussi. Hello and good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone and good evening to everyone, wherever you are around the world. Today's topic we're going to be looking at is Mon Quartier, right? And I was tempted to, put a translation up there on what it could mean. But then, because we've come this far, why not take probably 10 seconds to guess what the topic is all about? All right. Okay. Any guess? Right. So if you guessed my neighborhood, then you're right. You're correct. Right. So mon quartier in French means my neighborhood. And as you can see from the picture, we have a house or a home, we have a hospital, a park with an elderly couple sitting there reading. You've also got a park with a lake, down there, a bakery, and then possibly a school or playground where kids can play and pets are allowed, obviously, there. So these are some of the items or some things, some places that would exist in some communities, no matter how big or small they are, they sometimes have, a couple of these in there. So today we're going to be looking at my neighborhood, Mon Quartier, and we're going to learn how to describe them in short, simple sentences. Once again, we're just going to use the present tense. Uh, we're also going to, yeah, like I mentioned, conjugate these activities into the present tense. So we're only going to use present tense verbs, and some of these words or maybe verbs that you will see in the examples, you might not have come across them yet, but as I encouraged you way earlier, when you because we're dealing with a language, it's important to have a dictionary beside you, or you can use, go online and say you're searching with Google. You can try and find out the meaning of certain words. All right. So once again, short sentences are our main target today in describing our neighborhood. Okay, but as a recap, we've looked at some verbs, time, description, how to describe stuff, objects both at home and outside of your home, how to introduce yourself, numbers and days and months of the year, right? So these are some of the things we've looked at so far. If you haven't, please check out the description below so that you can be up to speed with everything. And please also don't forget to subscribe in there. Okay. Bon, allons-y. Let's go. Let's get started. And with everything. So just as in the first slide earlier, these are, in real life forms, these are places that may exist in your neighborhood, no matter how big or small they are. So at the top, we have a park, we have what looks like a hospital, or it could be an office or an organization. We have a home, a church, there could also be a mosque as well. We have a bakery shop, and we have a classroom, you know. So keep this in mind, or try to remember and think about, oh, what do I have in my neighborhood? And try to look out for the translation of them into French, what they are in French. So let's make simple examples. There we go. So for example, I'll read through and you can read after me. Dans mon quartier, il y a une église. Dans mon quartier, il y a une église. In my neighborhood, there is a church. À côté de l'église est une boulangerie. À côté de l'église, il y a une boulangerie. Beside the church is a bakery. The park is in the center of my neighborhood. Le parc est au centre de mon quartier. Le parc est au centre de mon quartier. There are two very popular schools in our community. Il y a deux écoles très populaires dans notre communauté. Il y a deux écoles très populaires dans notre communauté. Or you can say, il y a deux écoles très populaires dans notre quartier. All right. So you can probably use interchangeably the word community and neighborhood. They could move in there. Right. So these are just some sentences, which came up with, and you can see how realistic they are into the real world. So your task for today, on task, will be to, you know, look around your neighborhood and come up with 10 sentences to describe it in French. Now, in describing your neighborhood, you could maybe just focus on one street, or you can focus on two streets or all of your neighborhood, as far as you can think and imagine. All right. Just 10 sentences, short and simple in the present tense. All right. So far, with all we've learned, this should be possible for you. And if you haven't, simply go back in to our videos and pick up from the first lesson up to now, and you find that it's a lot more easier for you. So, practice makes perfect, and in French, one way of saying it is "c'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron," which means practice makes perfect. C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron. All right. So keep practicing, and you become stronger and much more enabled in the language, as you also try to encourage you to engage with French content on TV, radio, or in written form in text. You can access that online or through books as well. And yeah, so kindly subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification so you get notified when new lessons and new contents are uploaded. And yes, also important to maybe also like the video, this video and many other ones. So I hope to see you in the next class. And if you have any questions or inquiries or anything of that sort, you can put down the question in the link below, in the description below, sorry, or you can email us, which is also found below, our email address found there. And, you get a reply and guidance and encouragement as well, on learning the language. Donc, à tout à l'heure, tout le monde, et bonne semaine, bon week-end à toi et à vous. Au revoir, tout à l'heure.